Just has to go for pure power.
And this just goes back to what you were saying, you know, this is kind of like the threat of the flip reset. It's the threat of when are you going to flip the ball off the wall, and it's making Scrubkilla wait there on that goal line until he knows what Itachi is going to do. And, you know, it's a well-known chess principle. The threat is often more powerful than the actual move itself. And that hesitation from Scrubkilla opens the door because he just doesn't know what's about to happen.
The Chiefs hasn't played chess against me. I'm not smart enough to realize what the threats are.
The midfield passes or trying to infiltrate the midfield line at all, they should be fine with just booming this ball downfield.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up, so I was just thinking, oh my goodness, I was just thinking about marked by 8 and a double tap off the back wall. What was that angle?
I'm looking at marked by 8 right now, and he didn't have the first touch, so he tried to follow it up off the backboard. Getting that read is so difficult because you can't even see where that ball is going to bounce initially. You just have to hope and predict. You can calculate that bounce. Marked by 8.
The Flame was not ready. That man was upside down. And now with 1 minute left, it's 1 goal every 20 seconds. Actually, slightly bit more of a squeeze. Flame gets it towards Archie. You can do so much with such little boost. Will this be another chance for that? Yes, it will.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's the goal of the series now. Look at this. Archie rotating the whole way, spinning his car, getting that glorious second touch. He had so much work to do in that corner, and he's just made...
BDS, they're potentially a top 2 team in Europe. Well, if there was ever a test to try to prove that potential, it's right now in this semifinal against the best team in Europe, Renault Vitality.
You're certainly right, and we saw how good Extra could be on AS.
Jorius has to make a tough save. Berry Peak still with it. Pops it up. Tries to make it tough for Jorius, and he does. Oh my goodness, Alpha gets the touch, and we're tied up.
Where did this one even come from? Berry Peak, definitely a tough ball for Jorius. I mean, you can understand how he misses that, but how does Alpha get that ball?
The pressure is on. Oh, Scrub getting up for that challenge. The ball going wide. So we'll read this off the backboard and stay with it. Going for the 50, but he's beat by Atomic. Flip reset, the shot, and Atomic with the play of the day to close it out against Guild.
And it's the guy who we said was making waves at the start of the series, was relatively quiet compared to Demensa and Greasy, but he will finish.
Time for Guild. Can they fashion out one more opportunity? They've had many in this game. They've had many in this series to secure it. And they're going to get one more. It's Scrubkilla up, and he's uncontested off the bar. Shirley, oh my goodness, it's got it off an own goal. Guild have done it.
Guild finally get on the board after relentless pressure, and it comes off of a desperate attempt of a clear from Flame, and he ends up own goaling with a second left.
Game 1 achieves.
Yeah.
Game 2 and 3 have definitely been things that have happened.
Oh,
as K-Dub might get an opportunity. He's on 0 boost. Decides to pop it for his teammate. Well played. Alpha. Off the back of the ferry. Off the crossbar. And we had to wait a whole 5 minutes. But what a bit of excitement that was to end it.
Oh, Fairy Peak's going to be kicking himself.
Offensive opportunity. I don't think they've registered more than 1 shot on net in the last 3 minutes. But finally, they have an extended stay in the blue half. But it's short-lived as Scrubkilla and Tho head towards the net. And Demo Derby for Tho and Scrubkilla. Guild Esports qualify for the final bracket.
Oh, what a play by Tho. He actually jumped up to try and go for the shot, but then he flew back down for the demo, realizing Scrub's shot was already on target. Huge.
Decides to take his time. It's dangerous, but it's worked. Already in. That's a great challenge. Noddy can come in. He's managed to fake out Ronicky. Broken axles. And Nolly has doubled it up for his team.
Bye-bye. Tho with the perfect challenge angle, and Ronicky, ooh, talk about getting him on the string. We'll see ya. Great mind game from Nolly there. Brilliant.
Let his teammates get some boost, bang it into the corner. A smart play from him, and he's still on the offensive side, doing what he can to waste more time. That's a good 50 out for Monkey Moon. It's not on target. I think that might have been the chance had it been on net.
Zamway from the ceiling gets over 1, has to dunk extra. He does, and it's off the crossbar. It's in for Zamway, and Giants stay alive.
They will lose those races if they do that. I can't think of many people faster, if any, Then K-Dop, Fairy Peak, and Alpha in a race to the ball in the air.
Greasy going against Scrub, two pretty close guys to one another, been playing as teammates here or there, like on and off. And we know Greasy can do it. He's a world champion, so it's going to be really interesting to see.
This is the thing about Greasy too, though, is I feel like he's going to be bringing a bit of atmosphere to that team. Like he's always been a guy that's just about fun. If you've ever hung out with him at a Worlds or anything, and you can see it right here. He's a guy that has fun.
For one more time, BDS making sure that top blokes do not get that one clean hit. Need to make sure that every single one of these is staying awkward. Mark by 8 annihilates the whole defense.
Oh, they're probably still remembering last game when he fired an infield pass from this position. Now he just goes straight under them with the floor pinch. Unbelievable.
As soon as the timer ended, top blokes win. The first thing Cassio says in chat is, "You guys are so good, legit." Greasy Meister throwing out a good luck in the final, GGs. So respect on both sides here, and respect definitely earned for both teams. Magnific.
Fairy Peak, and it was K-Dop who just shoved it through the first defender. Alpha keeps the play alive, and you see it so much from Vitality. They keep the plays alive by just throwing bodies at the ball, and they win. 0 wins versus the top 8. But both teams, we haven't seen them versus teams in